Do you want bonus audio?
I think what we've done all day, by the way, guys, is yes and, and now we're just, why?
A cow's life begins, like many of us, as an egg. Squeezed out seemingly at random by the gentle grazer, the cow seems unbothered by its brown offspring.
I had the murder wall. I was trying to figure it out on my kitchen wall with names, post-its, string, and the lot.
Is that brother prick?
I don't know how to do things with my mind.
You've got to find a way to do this. I know it's inside you. You're a silver bow.
Come give it to me, buddy boy.
Okay.
And as he approaches me, I'd like to twist his nipples.
I can tell you for definite exactly where the inspiration for Nancy came from.
Go on.
Careful, just swallow it all.
Like a good boy.
And if he does get sliced by the glass, he'll just try and
Start it
out.
Yeah.
Well, join the Royal Britannia Patreon. Available now.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Previously on Roll Britannia.
Welcome to the rest of your lives. Here they are.
Work shift.
You're the new team.
What's your name?
John J. Jameson. My old team were the fastest.
What happens if it lasts?
You don't want to be lost. Sell time.
2 hours.
Jeffrey, where are we?
Derek.
Milo's back.
Chow time.
You grab a tray and they slop some food into it.
Do you know what art facility we're in?
Owlbear Lake.
This was where I was before I died.
Prisoner 24601.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Guys.
Where are you taking him?
Gotta fucking find Jeff.
This is my food.
Holy fuck!
Keth's been taken to solitary, and Jeff, he's been taken because he's a magic user.
I'm a fair man, but you cannot be causing this kind of steer.
If I behave, is there something else I can do?
Perhaps.
14 shit-stained days. I've just been drawn on the walls to keep track.
Oh, he's lost it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Prisoner 327416.
Yes, boss. Madam Warden?
It's my understanding you used to serve in the Royal Guard.
That's true.
I might need your help in a little project.
What have you got in mind?
A scale model of exactly the place we're going to.
I think we should cheers to the deal.
What materials do you need?
I'll let the guards know when I've got my list ready.
Close up too!
I've been in the warden's office. I asked for a dagger from my kit, so I think our kit is still somewhere. We need to get this list together, what we need.
Open up one! Your new celly!
What's your name?
Pat McLuhan. I was working somewhere, and then they said, just sack Pat. There might have been a rage incident. Now I'm here.
Show time! John, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hit you.
Let's get clean.
Sometimes the manacles are on our hands, sometimes they're not.
It's technomancy. When security is lower, the shackles are required. When security is higher, the shackles are not required.
I've got a shiv in me old prison
I
wallet.
know, I wonder what that
I
was.
could drop this pat fool in it.
Show's over! Prisoner 155, no fight!
You wait there!
All caught up. Good. Let's get back to the action. First word.
Oh, he said first word.
I did, yeah.
What was that swear then? I was in my mind palace thinking about all sorts of things. In my
Oh,
mind.
exciting.
Yeah.
Right then.
Hey. let's
Hi.
Guess who's back?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'll pick it up.
You'll pick it up.
You'll pick it up.
Improvise.
That's a voice we haven't heard for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So he is.
He's not dead.
I'm not dead.
He's not dead.
He's
I'm
back.
not dead.
We
It's not in my grave.
I'm not. I'm not
Relived
dying.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yes.
Last-
If you've listened to the last 2 weeks and been really confused, we
Yeah.
probably should have dropped it in.
Well, I don't know what the situation was.
Chip's been at work for 2 solid weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They didn't let him go home once. He's not eaten. He's been on his
It's
feet the whole
terrible.
time.
It's like he's been in solitary confinement.
Yeah.
You know how Starflower looked?
Yeah, that. That's how he looks right now.
Have you had a fortnightly, one shower over the last fortnight as well?
I apologise.
It's time for your fortnightly shower then, because these boys have just had theirs.
Yep.
Last time we played.
Strip him. Fetch the brooms.
What?
Last time we played.
Yep.
This is a previous one I know about.
Yeah, I know. It's very exciting for you.
It really is. I get to be like you guys today.
Yeah, it's true. Last time we played, Keth came back and tried to deceive Derek.
Glorious.
It did not work.
It didn't work.
I love these recaps
Partly because he admitted something straight off the top.
Yes.
He did, yeah. He did, yeah.
Which led to his downfall.
It really did. And
You make as much noise as you like.
Oh
Anyway.
no! Oh no!
Derek
and then
secreted things about his person.
yeah, Derek
And I
popped a thing in his prison wallet.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It's very.
thing.
and then we met Pat.
Oh yeah, Pat.
Fucking.
Anyway, moving on.
And then it was shower time. So off you all popped to the big shower.
I walked out of the cell butt naked,
And no one else was.
and nobody else was.
Yep. And then they went to the shower and they had a big group shower together.
Slightly awkward conversation that Kev had to have with someone who's come back from the infirmary.
Yeah, we met up with John J. Jameson. And
He was cross.
he was very cross with Kev.
And we
Yes.
didn't meet up with the random inmate who it was on the chef's detail because he was very.
He was definitely dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You trade him. You trade him. Oh, yeah, you threw
trade
it
him
at
good.
him, didn't you?
Yeah.
I trade him to death.
So that's the difference between a throne tray and a hit tray. One's an infirmary, one's a grave.
No, none are an infirmary. Well, it depends actually because 50-50 on the infirmary.
Yeah, I don't know
Trey.
enough. JJJ sounded like he was in the infirmary, but I don't know.
Yeah,
He was.
Milo didn't go to the infirmary because we established Milo had been hit for less than 5% of his health. So they just told him to
Ow.
suck it up.
Is that including when I punched him with my mighty fist?
We've been doing that for like 3 weeks.
He took 5 hits.
Oh, also, Milo / Malrus covered the walls of his cell
I'm
in
sorry,
shit.
Chip.
And your
Jeff.
bed.
I needed a way to count the days.
The good news is
No further explanation required.
the good news
Move
is
on.
currently it's Pat's bed.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh,
where I
and,
sleep.
and Milo did recycle his food.
Boo.
And Keth got it.
Yeah.
Kev didn't go for it.
And he got the message.
And he got the message on the map.
Sorry, I'm sorry. The escape plan is no longer available.
It said play. He wrote it backwards so it could be seen from the air.
Yeah, I wrote it back. Well, I wrote it the right way,
Just
so that Kev could read it, or anybody could read it,
and then put it down the wrong
and
way.
then somebody must have stirred it up, and then it spelt play.
Yeah.
But
when
if he
he
looks
found
in his
it.
rear view mirror,
If he'd looked at through a mirror, he would have known exactly
He
what
was
it
sat in his
said.
car in his cell and he looked at it in his room.
Yeah.
If at any point this doesn't make sense, you just let us know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. No,
Alright.
to be honest,
Feel free to stop us at any time.
it all makes perfect sense.
And Keth has
A job.
I knew
Keth has a new job.
And a new admirer.
And well,
Kath has a new job.
Keth has a new job.
Does that job come with extra large back pockets?
It might do.
No.
Oh, okay.
Might come with some stuff though.
Yes.
Certainly came with beer.
Yes, it
Yeah,
did.
it did.
You got beer? Of course you got beer in prison. If anyone was going to get beer in prison, it was going to be Kath. The king of drinking strikes again.
It really does.
Oh, yes.
And when we left the action, everyone was trudging damply back to their cells, completely nude.
Now everybody's naked.
Everyone's naked.
Okay.
Fashion.
And just as
Trendsetter.
I leave
I'm an
you guys alone
influencer.
for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and just as Derek was about to re-enter his cell,
Yep.
he was preparing for re-entry.
Oh.
A guard called out his number and told him to stop where he was.
Oh yeah.
I raise my hands above my head. Yes, boss.
Roll a dex save.
Yes.
It's like you want a big arm to hug you.
Area of
No.
Okay, fair enough. A guard said it.
Yeah.
Hey. Das ist nicht bad. 21. No, yeah, 21 total.
Excellent.
No, yes, no.
You
Yes.
managed to
12 plus
hold
9.
on to the spoon.
Oh, good. Christ.
Feel that clanging into the
Arms go up. Woo! Clench.
That one sentence raised more questions in my mind than any of what you've just said beforehand. You managed to hold on to the spoon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Both my hands completely empty.
Yeah.
That's why he walks like that.
Hands free, baby.
So when you ask someone for a spoon at night,
He's
very
protected
different-
from that.
Depends if it's a big spoon or a little spoon.
this is a ladle.
And the guard comes walking up to you.
And he says, 15595. Where is your dirty uniform?
Left it in the cell, boss.
And why exactly did you do that?
I haven't been told what the procedure was. I thought we were being showered. Sorry, boss.
Go and fetch it immediately.
Yes, boss. I'll go and fetch it immediately.
And he says, take it through, please. I don't want that from you. It stinks.
Take it through to where?
Where all the other people had dropped all their
Oh,
stuff.
they have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, fine.
He says, right. Now don't do it again.
Sorry, boss.
Back to your cell.
Thank you, boss. Have a nice day, boss. You look very handsome in your uniform, boss.
You're weird.
I do a weird bow.
Ooh, gross.
Oh, the curtsy.
Oh,
The Derek
gross.
curtsy.
While sort of looking at him through both eyes and sort of trying to wink. And not
Can't wink.
Gross. And, yeah, okay, you go back to your cell.
Yeah.
And the guard turns around and he says, close them up! And they all slam shut.
And our new uniforms are on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to immediately...
Your new uniforms are folded neatly on your beds.
I'd like to immediately check whether that sleeve that I put there has been removed.
Oh, even after you push the beds together?
Yeah, I put it under like under the frame, like
Oh, okay. Yeah.
you know, sort of tied it underneath.
Okay. Yeah, roll investigation.
Have we got clean cells?
Like if it's in the cell at all.
What's your modifier?
Investigation.
Yeah.
5. I think. Hold on. Yes, +5.
You'll find out.
If it's in the cell at all, I'd like to know whether it's in the cell at all.
+5, you say?
Yep.
It's not there.
No, I realise so much this
Cool.
is a
All
given
right,
for us.
I'm
You're like, cool. Why are the beds together? Don't worry.
Is the bucket
Why did you push your beds together? Just normal. Okay.
What else are we going to do?
Where did you move the bucket to?
There's a small gap,
Oh, right.
but not small enough. Not big enough.
You can just lean outside of your bed now.
Lean out. Go straight through the middle.
Just sit on the bed and
Yeah.
just got through the gap.
Comfy seat.
Milo, you're in there with Pat. Oh, great!
Pat,
so
just turn around.
lovely to see you
is the
again.
shit still on the wall?
Yes, obviously.
Oh, good. I just didn't know whether if they cleaned the cell since they got rid of his.
It's
thing.
not housekeeping.
Oh no!
Do not disturb.
Just had uniform delivered.
Is the bucket been emptied?
Yes.
Good.
So it sort of is housekeeping, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, 2 weeks of turds.
Yeah, whole bucket full of turds.
Oh,
What were you doing?
They make the new recruits.
I made a calendar. I needed to track the workforce, so every track the days. And the
It went really weird while you weren't here.
but just in one cell.
and I'm sorry, but it's over your bed. Because
He's not a monster. He didn't want to do it over his own
You
bed.
don't shit where you sleep.
Good point.
He was in there by himself for a while.
I was.
He went a bit weird.
Pat's only been here like a bit.
For more.
Involuntary solitary.
Yeah.
Isn't all solitary confinement involuntary?
Well, I guess monks possibly do it to themselves. Maybe,
Yeah, I suppose.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Pat,
But are they
turn
really
around.
Fine.
Oh, very well. This reminds me of the time I was.
Oh, God. I'm just gonna get ready.
They sacked me. And I was sent away, but for some reason afterwards turned around and turned out the door to walk outside. But I was brought back, you know.
Is that
came
the
back
time? I
with,
must be getting off to
some
bed.
sort of weaponry of some reason.
I feel
For some
tired
reason
from the
I
cell
came
next
back.
door.
Well, I don't really remember it myself. But
Derek,
what seems to happen was I was so.
Have you still got that spoon shiv?
Yeah.
I was just. I just wanted
I think
to
we-
be sacked, but they just came
To get in the governor's good books. What do you think?
But then I
If I try and plant it on him and then rumble him to the guards.
For some reason, I just.
Did on him.
Just
Because I can't stand him anymore.
I can hear him from this.
Guys, can you hear him?
Fucking hell.
Help.
We can't hear it. We're just sort of whispering to each other over this.
Yeah.
Guys.
You're gonna have to. Hey, is that Milo? You're gonna have to
Guys.
speak up. Milo, what?
He keeps telling the same story over and over.
Okay. We might have a plan.
Excellent.
Hostage situation.
Okay.
Action.
What I've got,
Are the
We can
cell
give
doors
to him.
open?
No, they're closed. So
We're close inside each other.
That was honestly amazing to watch. Just you zoning out and just going on this little rant. If you could isolate James's audio, just it's worth it. That whole story was beautiful.
The whole story was beautiful. We've already heard it multiple times.
Every iteration.
And so is everybody else in the shower room.
That's like the 16th time I've heard it or something.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I am going to...
He's only been here like fucking like 3 hours.
Yeah. I'm going to extract
That's all he said.
the spoon.
Okay.
Does the anus go?
It's exactly that noise.
What was the noise?
There.
Oh.
The little hand.
No, it goes...
Oh, no, not the little hand. No.
It goes... and the small
Hand just reaches out and
veiny hand.
offers it out.
Thank you, mate. Now get back in there.
Does it sound like flair?
Play.
That's the note the Milo wrote.
Huh, what?
Made the same noise. Flair. Flair. No, I see.
He can hear it from his cell. Bloody hell, I really should see a doctor. Anyway,
Is this enough comedy?
I'm not going to make
Yeah.
I'm not going to make any attempt to clean off the spoon. I'm going to just give it straight to Kev. Have at it, mate. If you want, I mean, I might be able to reverse pickpocket it onto him.
Yeah, if you could.
Cool.
Because you're better at it than me.
Straight back up there.
Into the pockets.
Out comes the hand.
Into the pockets. Not that pocket. The normal ones.
Derek, next time we're out on shift or whatever, can you like slip into his pocket? Something like that?
Oh,
Can you do me a favour? Because I went while we were in the shower, like I usually do.
Anything for you.
You got a big... that beer, is that giving you a big full bladder?
Yeah.
Just need to wash this off a little bit. And it is sterile.
Oh, but did you know that alcohol makes you produce urine 4 times faster than normal? So yes.
Have
I'm
at
trying
it.
to tick the education box.
Okay, yeah, lovely. Alex.
Have at it, big boy. And I'm going to place the spoon... Is our bucket now completely empty as well?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll place spoon in the empty bucket.
Clang. And then
Clang, really heavy spoon. Bang.
What was that?
Very clangy and jammy.
It's made in
Nice.
From the steel and jam area of Stuttgart.
and then Keth will unzip and drain the main vein.
Cool. Spoon clean. I just don't want... Basically, it's going to be more noticeable to put a shit-covered spoon in somebody's pocket than it is to put a spoon in somebody's pocket that's been dried off.
Depends
Yeah,
if it's chocolate.
You pee for precisely 50 seconds.
That's a big old wee.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I reckon I could wee for 50 seconds.
Yeah, that's standard.
It's not a short wee.
Not a short way.
That's a long wee, actually.
That's enough time to...
I'm not saying that's the amount of time you stood over the bucket. I'm saying that is like full stream.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's beyond. What is
Oh,
it?
really? Oh.
Big way.
Yeah, but you wee once a day.
It's true. I'm a camel.
More than that. Yeah, cool. I'll take the pissy spoon out of the bucket.
It's quite deep in water. I was going to say water, but Keth water?
I don't care.
Oh, the cat.
But it's
Fresh
it's pretty clear.
I'm going to take the pissy spoon out of the bucket, sort of waggle it around a bit,
tramp piss.
rinse it off.
It's not tramp piss.
Yeah.
You've been eating a lot of food.
Yeah. It's completely grey. The piss is.
Everything does great.
And I'm going to dry it off on Keth's blanket.
Hey! Okay.
It's yours.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's mine.
So I would say we get it onto him during work.
Yeah. So
Cool.
I'll slip it in and I'll have a word with the guard.
Have a word with it. What? That he...
He's got a shiv.
He's got a shiv. And he's going to try and take one of you guys out to the guard.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they'll nick him.
It's a very sharp spoon.
Yeah.
I
Tell the
spent
governor.
a long time sharpening it.
And you put it up your...
Point outwards.
Yeah.
Like a
In
little
fact-
tail. I can waggle it if you like when I'm happy.
I won't tell the guard.
Go.
I
Because I'll keep
high-fived
it
it,
lower.
and it gave me a little cutlet.
It's more of a low five.
He gave you a cutlet.
Yeah, look. Just there. Ow.
Now he's got tetanus
I
and he's
thought a cutlet
dying.
was like a baby cut.
Keth had a bottle of beer.
Yeah.
He did.
Yes, it
Bottle-
is.
Bastard.
So, I suppose we just have to wait for the work detail whenever that's going to bloody come along.
And I won't tell the guards. I'll tell the guards they need to speak to the governor and then tell her so she gets
direct
information.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the guards might keep it to themselves.
Yeah, exactly. We spotted it.
So, you're in your cells for maybe an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you hear another shout that says, Workforce 1! Work shift!
Can I just...
Oh, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
For the hour that Milo's been in his cell, has Pat been talking the entire
Yes.
time?
100%.
Hey,
100% of the time. The same story.
Just
that
been
he's-
like, Pat,
he somehow manages to
we'll just
relate
put the same
the end
story
of
over
the story to a slightly different beginning of exactly the same story. It's circular.
Reminds me of the time that I was doing this. Now,
He triggers himself.
What happens is you got to do this
Pat,
very carefully. You've
Pat,
got to extract.
Pat, we've got to go to
information.
work.
So once
Pat.
you've done that, you can present
Pat.
it. And then you see
Pat,
information.
If there's ever a need for a patron,
I
Patrick!
used to do this sort of thing when I was
Just
working
for an
at
hour.
this place, and I
I'm
used
going
to
to
work.
leave. Is the door open yet?
Yeah, the door clangs open.
Yeah. Come
I'm
on.
just going to leave.
And you
him.
all you step outside.
Is he still inside,
To
just
work.
yabbering away?
Oh, he follows you out.
Oh,
And he steps outside.
And anyway, so long story short, as I say, now I'm here.
That's how it always ends. Which
Reminds me of the time. And this sort of place, as I say, reminds me very much of the place I used to work, you know. Not obviously the decor, you understand. but
I'm
something
going to
like this was, you know, the lighting,
I'm
especially
going to
at
start
night
following
time.
everyone.
I'm going to
on
start
the-
whistling really loudly next to Pat as we keep moving.
No whistling,
What about this storytelling?
I'm
no storytelling either.
Oh, thank
Oh, very sorry, sir. I was telling stories. It's very much
Reminds me of the
my
time.
I used to tell stories quite a lot at the place I used to work. See, when I worked there, it was very much a case of trying to keep yourself to yourself, and sometimes
Are
that
we
leads
in
to a bit of
shackles?
isolation.
Are we in shackles now?
You are in shackles, yeah.
cool.
And Keth is like,
I'm
trying
gonna
to shuffle off
move
to
with
the
the
work as
crowd.
soon as
Yeah,
we can,
you
so
move with
gets
them. There's
away
two
from
guards that
this.
follow you, and you trudge down.
We're at the back of the pack.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
yeah.
I'm gonna shove in front of Pat and just try and get as far away from it as possible. I just really want to work.
We still have 2 weeks.
Oh, it's nice to stretch the legs.
So look, we'll not go through the cycle of where you go and how you do and who does what with who.
Oh,
You do the work.
But regardless, to say Pat is talking the entire time.
Pat is at your table talking the entire time.
Is he working though?
He is working, yeah.
Oh, good.
Right, JJJ, we got a lot to make up to you.
So, what I'd like you to do, please, is each of you is going to roll 1d20.
Okay.
And I will roll for old Pat.
Patthew.
Patthew.
Fucking Pat.
Bartholomew.
And the number that we get
Pythagoras.
collectively. Oh, I should roll one for JJJ as well.
Yeah, go on.
And the number we get will be the number that we achieve. So we could do really well here. We're on for 100.
Okay.
The record is 50.
On for 100.
The record is 50.
The record's 50. I think it was 54. I said was the record.
Yeah.
So it's theoretically possible that we can nearly double the record. But
There is something that I would like to do
go on.
during the work shift,
Yeah.
Yes.
which will be taking up quite a lot of my mind.
Okay.
Planning how to do it to slip the shiv into Pat's pocket. So I'm happy to take a minus to my roll.
Roll at disadvantage.
Fine by me.
Okay. Ready? And roll. Okay. So.
Whoa! I thought the first one was bad.
Okay. That's plus that. And Keth.
7.
And Derek.
2. The first one I rolled was a 6.
This better be good, Milo.
18.
Oh,
That is good.
It's not bad.
You had a pretty stellar day.
Did JJJ come steaming back in?
JJJ and, weirdly, Pat pulled it out of the bag a little bit. You actually pulled out a 43 day.
That's a good one.
What did you roll?
7.
18.
I was obviously maybe Keth's
Fucking hell,
minus.
Milo was really holding the force up there as well.
They did really
They did
well.
all right.
Yeah.
We've been plotting something, I guess.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Looking for an
Okay.
opportunity to do something.
So I would like to, during the day,
Yep.
whilst I'm going to collect something from the carts, bump into Pat and reverse pickpocket him.
Okay.
With the shiv.
Roll sleight of hand.
The shock.
I'm shocked and appalled. Mm-hmm.
The natural one.
Okay. I believe.
Getting rid of that dice.
Have you not got inspiration?
No, I used it against. Did I?
I don't,
No.
don't think you
I've
did.
used it.
I believe you've used it already.
We've not been given. I think we've all used our inspiration.
I think I used it during the fight with
You used it with the AMU.
Trying to think if there's any
doing the AMU.
really good bits of roleplay we've done. And I think there have been.
Spoon gate.
I think that I'm going to offer all of you one inspiration.
Wow.
Okay.
Funny you should say that because I'd like to use that inspiration.
Oh, shit,
right
really?
This moment.
Okay.
And I feel like if I hadn't have done that,
You might be going to solitary for a while.
quickly would have been taken away from me anyway.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Have you rolled another one?
Yes.
Do you want my inspiration?
Can you transfer inspiration to other people?
You can't, but here's what's going to happen.
How many fucking chances am I going to
Okay.
get?
Okay. So we're going to play this in bullet
It's
time.
different
now.
dice as well.
We're going to play this in bullet time.
Okay.
So
Bloody hell.
you rolled a natural one at trying to sneak this into Pat's pocket.
Let me just make a thing.
You rolled a natural one. Twice. However,
I will use mine if necessary.
what?
I have a reliable talent.
Yes, but a natural one is a natural one.
Okay, fair enough.
You can't
D20
get
rolls
a
like
feat
all
that
lower.
means you can't ever crit fail.
Fair enough.
Lucky is allowed because it means you have to re-roll and take the second roll.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Okay, this has just happened. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
So you roll the natural one. So you attempt to put it in his pocket.
Yeah.
You fumble it. It doesn't go into his pocket. And you stumble
Shit.
and shiv yourself. Now, time is frozen.
I'm gonna cover it in
You
piss,
two
made it sterile.
are going to roll perception. And I'm going to roll for you.
Genuinely,
+7.
really glad that I covered it in piss and made it sterile.
And +7, you say?
Yes.
+3.
Cool. You both see this as it's happening.
Okay.
Keth sees it so early, you have the opportunity to make some sort of action here
This
to
is
attempt
this is
to
very
attempt
kind.
to do something to turn this absolute abomination of a moment into something that could make Pat look guilty of something.
Yeah, I figured. I reckon.
That's very generous. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, there's definitely one right answer.
Get out.
You have the moment right now. Go.
Keth is going to see this step and shove Pat towards Derek so it looks like he shivved him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yes, please.
I hope that's all right.
Not yet.
That's what I would have done, and shout at the same time.
Definitely.
An arm strike?
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, do it. It's just like
It's
a shove.
shove.
It's not like a swing with an elbow. It's just to
Shove.
shove him into
Yeah.
him. So as they fall, it looks like Pat shivved him.
I've been stabbed.
So you're just shoving him.
Oh, and then screaming, "He stabbed him!"
Ah, fuck.
Is that what you meant?
Now roll performance, please, all of you.
Yes, please.
I
Fine
told you
by
I'm not very
me.
good on the uptake of
No,
these
no,
things.
no, perfect. It's exactly what you needed to do.
15. No mods.
14.
What are you doing to sell
Gonna
this?
be like, Derek, no! Pat, what are you doing?
And I'm hearing that. And this time, see that?
The other way.
Oh,
What is that not?
that's not a natural one.
It's not a natural one.
But is it natural?
It's a 2,
Oh.
but I get reliable talent because it's not a natural one.
Yeah.
And it's my proficiency, so I can treat it as a 10.
Yep.
So I get a 19.
A 19 performance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pat, why? Why?
And so what did you...
I'm sorry, Pat, no, what are you doing, Derek?
He fucking stabbed me.
He stabbed him!
Stabbed him!
Because I imagine it's in slow
And
motion.
what... Roll performance, please.
I did, 14.
14, you say, yes?
I got 15.
15. Your performances seem to be sufficient because everyone in the room has looked over to see blood pouring from Derek.
I see the lion.
Hold me!
Derek! I'm just going to rush to him and just cradle him. Sort of. As much as I can.
Is it Maros or Milo?
Milo.
Okay.
Milo.
He's at the end of the mask where he keeps coughing in his face.
I never told you
Cough some blood into his face.
Ugh.
that I had
And...
hepatitis.
And
He
John
already had
J.
hepatitis
Jameson...
and the poo in his room.
John J. Jameson just yells out, "For fuck's sake, guards!" And the
just
door
there
opens at the
shaking
balcony
Derek.
at the top, and they stride outside and they go, "What the bloody hell is going on?" Welcome aboard, shipmate, and congratulations, you found your way to the most thrilling part of the show, your moment with the Dungeon Master of Britannia, me, James. Let's begin. Firstly, we're absolutely chuffed to bits to have you with us. Your support is like the wind in our sails, keeping us surging along nicely in the vast ocean of podcasts. Without you, we'd have stalled and been lost at sea. So, from all of us here, a truly heartfelt thank you. Right, Pedro! Where are you? With that shout-out scroll. Yeah, there's my trusty sidekick. What's the excuse for your tardiness this time? You were stuck in a game of chess with a crab. Ridiculous, Pedro. You totally made that up. I know that it isn't true, as I know for a fact that all the crustaceans around here are card players. So you're lying. No, I don't want to hear it. Just give me that scroll and be quiet, please. I'll be talking to you later. Now, what does it say here? Big cheers to Gary Morrison for jumping in on our Facebook post. And yes, we agree. Drop bears are really bloody dangerous. Just ask Kath's face. Now, if you're looking to snag a shout out just like Gary, then you need to cast your nets to the 7 seas of social media. We're charting courses on X, Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, Mastodon, not all of them. We've got a bustling tavern that we like to call our Discord server too. Join the conversation. Just remember, creativity is the key to the treasure chest. So whatever it's sending us an idea for the show, tagging us in a photo, or just cruising in for a cozy chat, we don't mind, just as long as you get involved.
Wait, what's that on the horizon? It looks like some ships.
It's a fleet of sponsorships.
For nearly 4 decades, J&K Security Solutions has provided protection for homes and businesses. I know firsthand. I'm Jeff Beckman, and with my wife Kim, we started J&K Security Solutions. Our attention to detail, service after the sale, and product knowledge are the foundation of our success. J&K Security has routinely been recognized as the best of Madison for security companies. We expect that trend to continue as the next generation, our son Jeffrey, takes over as president. Let us protect what is valuable to you. jksecurity.com.
Since J&K Security Solutions opened in 1987, our attention to detail and customer service have been our strongest assets. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. We'll always do our best to find the most efficient and cost-effective solution to every job we tackle. Whether it's security for your home or business, installing video surveillance, or being able to control your garage doors from your phone, we can help you feel empowered with simple and user-friendly technology. Let's work together to secure your home or business. jksecurity.com.
For nearly 4 decades, J&K Security Solutions has provided protection for homes and businesses. I know firsthand. I'm Jeff Beckman, and with my wife Kim, we started J&K Security Solutions. Our attention to detail, service after the sale, and product knowledge are the foundation of our success. J&K Security has routinely been recognized as the best of Madison for security companies. We expect that trend to continue as the next generation, our son Jeffrey, takes over as president. Let us protect what is valuable to you. jksecurity.com.
Feeling generous, then leaves a shiny 5-star review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your chosen podcatcher, be it Good Pods or even Podurama. Your reviews are so important for helping new listeners to find us and get the good name of Royal Britannia out there. And if you want to do even more for the show, have you ever thought about becoming a Royal Britannia patron? For as little as £2 per month, you can gain access to some exclusive content, stories, art, merch, you name it. Your support helps us to keep the adventure going, and we plough every penny back into the show, making it even bigger and better. You can find out more at patreon.com/Royal Britannia and check out all the tiers that are available. That's patreon.com/Royal Britannia. Before you set sail, make sure you've hit the super duper important subscribe button. Otherwise, you'll find yourself being roped into cleaning Jeff's codpiece after a particularly sweaty tavern brawl. Anyway, that's quite enough from me, and I've got a parrot to go and scold, so it's high time that you got back into the action. So go on, get back in there. Go!
He just stabbed him.
Pat did it. That bastard.
Both of you pointed at James. That was brilliant.
Pat did it. Just sack Pat.
Yeah.
I just want to get it on record. Thank you for your generosity.
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
Because I've been rolling really well with these dice.
Jesus Christ.
And then as soon as I needed them, 2 different dice, natural ones in a row. And then a third different dice, 2.
It's just
Jeff, have
going
you
well.
been touching my dice?
I've not been here. You can't blame this on me. This is your.
Martin, he's not done that much rolling since you've been away.
Now it's an 18.
Okay. And the guards just sort of look down and go, fine. Bring him up.
Ooh.
And
I think it's open one eye. Look around.
yeah, I mean, you take
Yeah, go on.
like 8 piercing damage.
You know, fair enough.
You shivved yourself good.
Yeah, good and proper.
Can Geth. Can Keth go over to Derek and pick him up?
I was going to say, leave it in or take it out. Leave it in or take it out.
Take it out.
No.
No, I'm joking.
This is the non-educational part of the podcast. Don't do this.
Yes.
Oh,
So
Bless you.
I guess Keth might think, okay, I'll go over and pick him up, thinking he might get to go see some part.
Yeah.
So Keth will pick him up gingerly.
And where are you going over to the lift?
Oh, to a lift. Yeah.
To the lift.
Yeah.
I'll go with them.
I'm not sure you can. I'm not sure you said, well, we'll just have a wander around the prison, shall we?
I'm going to go to the toilet to clean myself
I'm with the
off.
wounded.
Okay, you go to the toilet. Then.
I'm part of the entourage of the wounded.
I'm father of the wounded.
I'm the best wounded.
Currently, I'm the wounded man.
But why? Why? I listened to your inane rambling.
And when you get to the top of the lift, the doors open and several guards are there.
There's at the top of the lift and another door open.
And the door opens at the top of the lift. Several guards are there.
Where did I get stabbed? Because I'm picturing, like, abdomen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was kind of like pocket height where you were trying to... And you just sort of fumbled it, spun it round, and accidentally bumped into him as you were trying to do it, and you shivved yourself.
And then when he got pushed into me, it just
shivved you a bit more, yeah.
Thankfully, there's a nice round handle on the end of it that you can probably pull it out with.
Yeah.
Keep some hold of it.
From?
And
Where do I take him? He's dying.
2 of the guards say, give him out.
I can carry him.
No.
I really can't. Look.
No one's questioning your ability to do it.
I just want to help. He's
You
the
have
best in the whole
helped.
world.
Give him here.
Okay. No one else had it. And then he'll... Okay.
Hand him over to 2 of the guards.
The anonymous henchman.
I want to go to school.
Who pop him on a stretcher and they just sort of carry him off.
Okay.
Meanwhile, 2 of the...
I'm losing quite a lot of blood.
Yeah. Meanwhile, 2 other guards step onto the lift with you, and the door's shut behind you. And it descends, and they say, "What happened here.
See him down there?
Yes.
The guy who's still telling that shit story?
This reminds me of the
time I accidentally took my entire office hostage and may have killed some people.
He, Shib, my colleague. My colleague.
Why is your team so much trouble?
He's a new guy. I guess he was trying to...
You were
be
here
top
for
dog.
all of 10 hours before you murdered a man with a tray.
And
you're back for 1 day.
I said
And someone else on
sorry.
your team stabs another one.
Well, I had nothing to do with that. I'm trying to reform and help.
It's always you.
I didn't do anything. Not this time.
Just
Not this time.
Just try not to kill anyone else.
What are you going to do about Pat? I don't want him in my team who might kill me.
And he looks over his
I feel
colleague
a
and he
risk.
says,
Help me! Help me!
Screaming in his face, like lording over him. I feel vulnerable.
Looming over.
He just looks over at his colleague and says, "Get McLuhan."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what happens to McLuhan?
He strides over and the guy just sort of grabs him by the scruff of the neck and steers him back towards the lift, still telling the story.
I'll tell you. This reminds me when I was marched out of the office today.
A funny story about that. I was in there because...
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Oh, fuck.
It's happened.
And he just turns to you and he says, 327416, back to work.
Yes, boss.
And he ascends with the still wittering on Pat.
And Kev will call up. Who do I speak to about some counselling for this incident? Is there a mentor I can speak to?
I just...
How am I going to sleep? And Kev will go, just being ignored and then trudge back to the table and carry on bull.
There's only 3 of you now, but the good news is you did make some really good headway just before the work started, and you were actually on course for a 54.
Mm.
You were on course for a record-matching day, but because there's now only 3 of you there,
yes,
I'm in the loo actually.
Now there's only 2 of you there.
You've used the confusion to go to the loo.
Yes.
Hey, lovely. Well done.
Ooh, what did you find in the loo?
I don't know.
And of course, John J. Jameson,
who's not my best friend.
He's not very keen on you, and he's just like, why do people keep dying around you?
I saved a man. I saved a man's life today. Why is no one seeing it like that? I'm the hero here. I'm reforming.
Why is no one seeing it like that?
Oh, I blew it away.
Yeah, you did, yeah. Milo, what's happening in the bathroom? I don't need like a number.
What's the toilet look like? What am I greeted with when I walk in? What's the commotions going on outside?
So it's a fairly simple room.
Mm-hmm.
It actually has plumbing.
Oh, good.
I know. There is.
I'm very familiar with that plumbing.
There is. Apparently so. You seem to think matches just hang around in them.
And stay flammable and dry.
You also seem to think you can fall through shower grates.
If you're small enough.
You will hear it all in the podcast, Chip.
Madness. I love it.
Yes, it was. There's a sink sort of thing with taps. It's traditional for a sink.
Yeah.
And there's a fairly simple shitter.
Okay.
Or I should say, crapper.
Yeah.
Named after Thomas Crapper.
Yes.
Been to the WC.
Yes.
Education.
Can I?
No, it's an educational podcast. Crikey, it's the Rozzers.
We've arrived in a truck.
Well, we are in prison.
Yeah.
Can I roll to see if there's any sort of loose paneling on the wall?
I was just wondering where I was going with that.
Yeah, you need some more
Just
Who's
markers.
are there any
Who's
like
loose in
hidden
here?
compartments for plumbing, or loose tiles or whatever it is that.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Let's check for that random obvious shit.
Anything that could be useful.
Modifier was 3. Yes.
Yes.
Cool. You have a hunt around.
Yeah.
You find a really useful loose thing.
Oh, what's that?
It's a chain hanging from somewhere near the ceiling.
Yeah.
It feels very loose.
Yeah. Now pull it.
Yep.
What happens?
It's a really loud noise.
Oh.
The sound of water rushing.
The rattling of matchsticks.
A few matchsticks fall through the toilet and back out.
Completely dry.
Yeah.
See, I told you guys this would work.
Amazing.
You rolled atrociously.
Okay. I'm just going to go back to the table and do some work.
Okay.
Kev,
Right.
the toilets are wonderful.
Are they?
Better than the bucket.
Did you wash your hands?
No.
I very much did not wash his hands.
You can't make me.
I'm not washing.
I'm not going to high five you for a while.
It's okay.
Hours, where have you picked that tan up from?
Oh, God. Have you been outside?
Yes, there's a window.
So,
Okay.
eventually your work shift comes to an end.
Mm-hmm.
And you head back upstairs, do all the bits and pieces, and when you head back into your cells, your manacles vanish, and the door's shut.
Keth is alone, I suppose.
Keth is alone in the cell,
Milo.
as is Milo. Milo's been spending a lot of time alone in the cells.
Which is why the walls are covered in shit.
Decorating.
He's preparing to settle himself down to another very long time period.
Yep.
Yep.
So another line on the wall.
It just reaches up there, has a little fiddle.
Well, it's not so much reach up as so, like, just lean over and do it at head height for the pillar.
Wow. Keth.
I can't reach up that high.
Keth,
Yes.
what do you have your list?
Yeah.
Did you spend any time thinking about your list?
Okay, so I went with
Chip's face. He's like, what the
I love
fuck's
it. I
going
love
on?
it. This is like just trying to piece together the
matchsticks,
puzzle.
glue, paper.
Well, I don't know why you're telling me.
Well,
I'm not getting it for you.
so
I'm not getting it.
my colleagues might pipe up and go, ooh.
That's not the question here. This is not collective brain trust.
Okay.
You are alone in a cell.
Yep.
For great fear of maybe forgetting something, yes, I have my list.
Excellent.
Too much responsibility.
So what
for
are you
one
going to
man.
do about this?
You're
You're just going to sit on it?
I'll walk up to the prison. I'll walk up to the cell door.
Yep.
Go, God!
And a figure walks along the corridor, stops outside your cell. It says, "Hey,
No.
what's happening?"
Is that you, Vivian?
Yes,
How you doing?
very well, thank you.
I need to speak to the governor.
Well, I guess that can be arranged. What business is it?
I need to give her some information.
All right. You stay there, lad, and I'll come back.
Okay.
All right. Don't go nowhere. It's just my little joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. All right. And he strides off.
Kev goes, ha 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 ha. Ha. Almost like Ace Ventura goes, ha ha. Ooh. Tom Ace. No, yeah, cool.
And he comes back, and he just you hear him just say, "Open 3." No, sorry, open 2.
This next door goes bang. Like,
Sorry, shot 3. So what are you
I'm
about
free. Boom. 20 years. Boom. Yes, I've broken it.
Yes.
But crap, I didn't commit.
They finally realised more. Back in the hole they go.
I've got him good.
Now I can finally reconnect with my daughter.
Oh.
Crying.
I'm going to start a charity. Bang.
It's just come with me, that.
And then Keth will step out of the cell.
Nice. And you step out, and manacles and shackles appear on you.
Yeah, sure.
And it says this way.
Shuffle.
Shuffle across. You find yourself in the warden's room.
Excellent. Do you go for the whole rigmarole of march in?
Yeah. All of that. It's much less shouty than the last person who took you there.
Vivian's kind of cool though.
Yeah. But Vivian, nicey, Abacum.
Yeah, he's kind of cool.
Yeah. But it's nice.
Is he still in the room? Or am I alone with
He just sort of casually salutes and walks back out again.
Sorry, I'm trying to do anagrams in my head.
Oh.
But also writing in the
Yeah.
Evening, Mom. Or morning. Or afternoon.
Hello.
What time is it?
Don't worry.
Yeah, well, I've got my list.
Not
for
work
you.
time.
I've got my list for you.
Excellent. What do you need?
I need a lot of matchsticks.
Yes, obviously.
Some glue.
Yes.
I need to draw everything, so I need pencils.
Yes.
Paper.
Yes.
I could do with a picture.
Okay.
Of the Raj Banal.
Yes.
Don't worry.
This is fascinating.
And then I need my tool bag.
No.
Could I get my dagger? You can keep it in here.
Yes.
Because I'm going to need to shave the sides.
We can sort
that. And that's everything I need.
Okay.
I think.
Fair enough.
I think.
Anything else?
No, that's everything.
Okay.
Unless you've got another one of those beers. And Keth will do like a cheeky shrug and they'll go, no, it's okay, don't worry.
If you have any information for me?
Well, I feel a bit bad because I could have, if I'd have found out sooner, I could have stopped the stabbing.
I heard.
Did you hear about it?
I heard about the stabbing.
But I'm working on something.
Right.
Hopefully I'll get back to you in the next couple of days about it.
Well, I hope it gets to me sooner than last time.
Absolutely. One of my friends paid a price, so I'll be sharper.
Okay. Would you like something to eat?
Do you know what I really would?
How about a meatball sub?
Oh. Mm-hmm. A real one?
Yes.
Kev's trying not to salivate everywhere. I really would.
Okay. And she just lifts a plate with one arm from out from under the desk.
Does the chair appear?
Yes.
Oh God. And then Kev's going to try it, although he wants...
He's so confused.
No, it's brilliant. I fucking love it. I'm just been trying to piece it. Like, there's so much has happened in such a short space of time. I love you guys. It's amazing.
And then as Kev sits down to eat, he goes, so Mom, how big do you want the Raj Banal to be, this gift?
As big as it's possible to be and still get out the door.
Still out the door. Okay. I mean, does it need to function in any way? Or just be a model? Do you want anything to work?
Oh, I'd love some lights and maybe some internal plumbing.
Oh. Kev goes, chokes on a bit of silk. He's like, oh crap.
A little gift shop with real customers and gifts inside.
Really?
Perhaps a tourist information centre.
I mean, I can like be some like real moving people.
Yes,
and
yeah,
perhaps,
that would be fantastic. Thank you.
I mean, I think I can make that work.
Okay.
I could even do some naturistic bits on the outside of it as well, and that. Oh, he's going to look amazing.
Excellent. I look forward to seeing. Milo.
Yeah.
While all this is going on, you're in your cell, rubbing shit on the wall.
Yep.
And the cell door opens as you hear a voice shout.
Which way? Did it open inwards or outwards?
What?
Because I was leaning against the door, rubbing shit on the floor.
Oh, God.
I just want to know
Why?
if I push forward or roll backwards.
The cell doors typically open outwards.
Cool.
Stops people barricading themselves in.
It's true.
Then I will fall backwards.
And a guard will look down at you and go,
Hi.
37927, get back in your cell.
Okay. Sorry, boss.
And you what? Walk through shit?
Walk around it.
Okay. And you see him turn to his left and shout, bring him in!
What? No. Not another one. No, please. No.
And he
not
waves
Pat.
forward.
Don't bring Pat back.
Don't bring back Pat.
Bring back Pat.
Don't bring Pat back, please. Please, no, boss, please.
And from...
Please. I can't take any more stories.
You don't hear the sound of stories coming down the corridor.
It's not stories plural, by the way.
It's just that story.
It's just the one story, actually.
Just the one story, actually. From down the corridor, you don't hear stories coming. What you do see is a figure you know very well being hurled back into the shit-covered cell.
How's the frying pan?
Into the shit storm. As Jeff is tumbled back into the cell and the door slams shut.
I'm going to give him the biggest shit-covered hug.
Amazing.
Sorry, Jeff.
Oh, Milo. This reminds me of the time that I was in solitary. So I was in solitary. I'd just been dragged off randomly. And I don't really know what had happened because there was a lot of strange things going on. So I was just sort of sat there for a while.
You can try.
I was on my own. And no one
Roll to
really
hit.
seemed to know what was going on. So it seems like things had gone really
Chip.
awry throughout the entire time.
What's your AC?
14.
With
50.
Without
He slaps you. Roll damage. Oh no, it's just one. He slaps you for 1 hit point of damage.
What the fuck's happened in here? Milo?
And you have a really strong sense of smell. Roll Constitution saving throw.
I'm not even going to roll it, James. I will just vomit.
You'll just vomit. That'll add to the ambiance.
I expect to see that.
Where are you aiming,
on
said vomit?
headliner.
Well, Milo was in front of me as I was leading in, so
I
I
guess he's
over Milo.
Just on Milo. Cool. Milo, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, this is going to be a hobble exchange.
This is just the worst.
Just sounds like Formula One.
That's a 7.
You absolutely vomit back.
Is it your turn to roll again?
What's happened to my dice?
Oh, we burn them.
Oh, they're there.
They're dead now.
They've been cleaned.
They've been
Shall I roll?
They have been processed.
Roll again.
They've been blessed.
Go on.
19.
Oh, you do hold it together.
Guards! Guards!
Shh. Behave.
Can I go back?
That is possibly, you've done a lot of threatening things, but that is possibly the most threatening thing I've ever heard.
You do like the finger on the lips, but like slide the finger down.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the power here. Jeff will have turned around to bang on the doors. As you say, behave. As I turn around, what are you doing? What do I see?
I'm going to come up to you. I'm going to put my finger, which is probably covered in
Shit.
shit.
I don't think you have to say
sick,
probably.
Definitely is.
and just put it, just over your lips. I'll explain everything. Just be quiet.
Okay.
Medicine.
But please remove your finger from under my nose.
Fine.
And cells and chaos our buccaneers plot, with spoons and schemes in trouble they're caught. Cat's plan with a spoon, oh so sly, a trick gone wrong makes Derek cry. With Pa as a pawn in their game so wild, they weave their plots like a parent to a child. Myers and Milo in cells do dwell, with plans and vomit their stories they tell. Kath speaks with the warden, a sub in his hand, while Milo's new cellmate in shit does he land. From toilets to tricks, their fates intertwined, in this prison of puzzles where the sun does not shine. What twists await in this prison's dark hysteria? Well, I guess I'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Do you want bonus audio?
I think what we've done all day, by the way, guys, is yes and, and now we're just, why?
A cow's life begins, like many of us, as an egg. Squeezed out seemingly at random by the gentle grazer, the cow seems unbothered by its brown offspring.
I had the murder wall. I was trying to figure it out on my kitchen wall with names, post-its, string, and the lot.
I don't know how to do things with my mind.
You've got to find a way to do this. I know it's inside you. You're a silver bow.
Come give it to me, buddy boy.
Okay.
And as he approaches me, I'd like to twist his nipples.
I can tell you for definite exactly where the inspiration for Nancy's came from.
Go on.
Kev will just swallow it all.
Like a good boy.
And if he does get sliced by the glass, he'll just try and start it out. Like,
Well, join the Roll Britannia Patreon. Available now.